Hi everyone. I'm doing a recorded video because I'm on call tonight. As most of you probably know, I'm a nurse for hospice, so I didn't want to do a live and then get called in. So I am going to try out some new colors. I got colors last winter, so some of them were pretty light, so I ordered some different colors just to try out, because with a tan, your colors are going to be, like your overall color is going to be a little bit different. And if you want, I was trying the difference between like a warmer contour versus like a cooler contour, and so I've just been testing out a few different things. Here is the palette that I just kind of put this together. This was out of my kit, so I kind of just wanted to try out these colors. I love the plum blush. As you can tell, I have rosy cheeks, so I kind of like the purple. The plum is kind of more purpley, and I like that because I use this makeup because I want to get rid of the redness. So this plum is right here, so I enjoy that. And this, I'm going to try nude today, which is another like more purpley one. And then I'm going to use, here's mango. And I love mango because I have like blue, purplish, dark circles under my eyes. So being a mom, I'm always tired. I'm always doing something for somebody, and somebody always needs something. So, and then this one is June. I normally use Sunlit, and that one is here. So it's quite lighter. I really like to really lighten up around my eyes. So I'm gonna see how this one does. And then Stone Contour, which I think I used in my last video, but I really like it. I've been using the Stone or the Olive, and Olive Contour is right here. So they're pretty close. This one just seems to, this Stone seems to show a little bit more when I put it on. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started here. Again, the Buffy brush, it's my absolute favorite. This is my go-to brush. If they had this brush when I first started, I probably would have gotten this one per se, maybe. But if I knew how this brush worked, I would have definitely got it. So I am, and then I have the 30-second hack here, and I've been using the end of this side just to kind of go right in here with the mango to kind of get rid of those dark circles. So I'm going to do that first. So I just place a little bit on the brush like that, and then just kind of stipple around here. And I don't like to get it too thick because I'm going to go over it with another color to kind of lighten it a little bit. But mango seems to really help cover up some redness. It works really well for that. So I kind of just drag it down a little bit where my rosy cheeks are. I think I'm going to decide to do this during the video. It wasn't my plan, but I'm going to do one side of my face and leave this, and then kind of see what you guys think. Maybe I'll go back to the other side of my face and use the colors that I first got in the winter. And you guys can kind of see which colors you like better. So there's that. I kind of just like, I'm just bringing it down and pulling it. I mean, this makeup goes a long way. You do not need that much, but just that little bit really covers up those circles quite nicely. So more even, and you can see the blue over here, more bluish purple, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a little bit of both. So there's that brush, and then I'm going to take this the Buffy brush, the big end, and I'm going to use some of this the June here where I would normally put the Sunlit. So I'm going to try this June out, and again, just a very small amount on the brush, and then I'm going to put that in right here where I just put the mango, and see how that works. and I just kind of pull it on. It looks a little scary right now, but it'll all blend. And so if you don't have redness and you just have like a few cover-up spots, like technically you don't have to put, where I'm going to put my contour, it's full coverage. So you don't have to put any makeup where your coverage is going to be. But with, wow, this is really covering up the redness very nicely. But since I have redness there, I kind of want to put this there and then put my contour over it. Which even then, as long as you put it on thin enough, it should not feel tacky or thick or cakey. I'm gonna see how this June does covering up. I always have a little bit of acne right here. I don't know why. I must touch my face a lot right here. But I'm just kind of gonna go in like that. And then as you can tell, my chin's kind of red. Normally, like I use Sunlit and then I use Amber all over, but I'm gonna try this June and see how it goes. You guys can let me know what you think. And then I'll do the other side with my normal colors. So, this, oh gosh, where is it? This multitasker brush, I really like this end of it. I will like take whatever I'm using as the full coverage and kind of just, like where I have this acne here, I'll kind of just dab it on there and then I'll blend in a little bit later. And then I'm going to do a little bit more right. That's more of a mole that I have right there. It's not acne, but. And then I kind of just go and push it on. Like it's important in places that you have acne to stipple and not swipe. It seems to work better, but it covered up nicely. Okay, so there's that. Once let me do a little bit on my nose, like half of my nose I'll do. See how that covers up the redness. I don't think I've ever just done makeup on one side of my face before. Okay. So there's that. Like you can kind of see where I put it here versus not here. Big difference. Okay. And then I'm going to take, oh, I did kind of not half. That's great. All right. So this half around here. All right, so not done, done. Big difference. And I have the acne here. I must touch my face a lot. Right there. Alrighty, and then, so now for the contour, I'm going to take the other end of the Buffy brush. So I was just using this end, so I'm just going to flip it and use this end. And I'm going to use the stone. And start here. I find my jawbone, some people say like from the start of your ear down, but I feel if I did here, I would be way below my cheekbones up here. So I want to do it here versus coming down here. I feel like my ear, this is going to be a little bit lower than where my cheekbone actually is to go right under. So I want to go here. I feel like if I've tried that and going like kind of like down, and it kind of like we're trying to like pull everything up, not make it come like pulling down. So I am going to just do here. And anytime just blend up, don't blend down. Again, we're trying to, it's like putting a shadow in there, your natural, you're just enhancing the shadow that you would have. You're just adding like depth perception, I would say. So that goes on really nicely. Again, you want to come to the pupil of your eye, like if you're looking straight ahead, this is as far as you want to go, like with your contour. And I kind of like to, everybody has their own way, but I kind of like to round it out a little bit. And if you get too much down here, you just flip the brush over and it blends out really nicely. As long as you don't get too much on your brush. If you get a little crazy and put a lot on your brush, your makeup will be tacky and feel cakey. So I use, like, I go back over everything multiple times because I don't get too much on my brush. I don't want my face to feel tacky and like caked on. So I just take my time and put it on. So there's that side. And then I'm gonna bring it right up here. If I get called in, my patients are gonna wonder why I only have half of my face done. So anyway. And then down here, and I like to like bring it in right here. And I go right on the jawline. Some people go underneath the jawline. I kind of have a tendency to do both. I have a really chubby face, so I like to go right on the jawline. I feel like it makes it look more pronounced. So and then I do blend down with this, because then under here is like very light, so you kind of want it to match. Oh, I'm not supposed to be doing that side. I keep forgetting, guys. All right, so already you can tell. Look, I look chubby here, whereas here I have a lot more depth right here. It's amazing. And then I'm gonna use, this is the Detail Hack. I always get these two mixed up. Detail Hack and the 30-second hack. So I've been trying to remember detail because this side is smaller. So, but I'm gonna use the, like, I just take the edge of the brush and just like slide it in here like that. And then I have a big nose, so I'm going to kind of contour that in a little bit. And just kind of rub it along here. And then you like to do that to the end. So it kind of blends together. I'm still trying to get used to doing it with the brush like this. I did use this end and kind of do, but I kind of like this because it keeps a straight line. Because if you do this end, you kind of have more wiggle room to move. With this, it's all one swiping motion. And you want to connect it up here with your eyebrow. And you can, if it's too much, you can always blend that in. This is the B squared brush. I really like that brush. It's not one that I had in the beginning, and the difference that it makes is amazing. So there's that. I don't get too dark. I'm still perfecting this nose thing, but do a little bit more right here. Okay, so there's that. And then the bronzer, Bella bronzer, my favorite. Actually, I'm gonna do blush first. And I'm gonna use this nude blush. I've not used it yet, so I'll be interested to try it. So here's the nude blush. And I just go right above my contour line. So like right on the apples of my cheek, and then I just blend it back. And I do not put too much because, again, I already have rosy cheeks and I'm trying to get away from that. So there's that. And then now I'll put the Bella bronzer on. And I didn't like the Bella bronzer in the beginning, but I didn't have the right brush. So now that I have the right brush, I feel like this big brush allows it to go not in one spot and make it look so dirty. And Ashley, she introduced me to this makeup, and she was telling me she likes to blend with this brush. And I was like, oh, I've always used the Perfector sponge. I like it. No, this end of the brush, like, look at that. It just blend right in. So, no makeup on this side. rosy cheeks, makeup over here. This side of my face looks much slimmer than here, just from the contour, and it was quick. I've been on here for 15 minutes, but if I wasn't talking and doing all these things, I would have been done with my whole face at this point. I'll throw a little bit of eyeshadow on. I really like Philly. Philly is one of my favorite colors to use. It's a great all over color. I think I used Philly my last one, so let me see. I got a few colors in my artist palette. I'll use this one. Let's see what this one's called. I'm going to use Bend and Snap. I'll use that one here. I'm going to use this color all over. And then there's that. It's just a really nice, subtle, all over color. What other color can I mix? I'm going to use the other, this is the eyeshadow everything brush. I'm going to use a little bit of this color right here. And that one is, give me 1 second, let me check. That is Junior Prom. All right. Just stuck my finger right in the eyeshadow. My fingers looks a little dirty now. So I'm just gonna like kind of bring this right in the corner here. And this is again Junior Prom. So just kind of darken up that edge right there. And then I will take the multitasker brush, and I like to just take a little bit of this Junior Prom that I used here and go right here on the lash line. Just kind of darken that up. And I may use a little bit of Bend and Snap too mixed in with it. Philly, I have to say, when I use Philly on the bottom of my eye, it is my favorite. Gosh, the whole underneath my nail's black because I tried to take this color out. I stuck my finger in there. Okay. So there's that. And I will do the other side really quick. I'm not going to talk as much. I don't want to, oh, and the other thing I do, let me do this really quick, is I love this unicorn, and I put it right up here on the brow bone, and I go right in here. I always get distracted. Okay. So I'll put a little bit of that nude that I put over here. I'm going to put it on half my lips. So again, cheek is also used for lips. And then let me put a little bit of illuminator on. I've just been using Pearl or Rose Gold. And like I would always I like to put a little bit, like when I do my lips, all of it, to put a little bit of the, my lips are dry, illuminator on the bow of my lip. So I kind of just press that on there. It's very subtle. I don't want too much. So there's that. And I'm going to go through the other side really quick. And I'm going to use Amber, my normal color. Wipe my brush off a little bit. I'm going to use Amber, Sunlit, and Olive. So Sunlit, I usually go here, cover up right there. So this is my old routine before I got the mango. And even now, like, I have been using mango and then putting Sunlit over it, and then using amber like down here and around. Because Sunlit is so light, I don't like it to be that light down here. So I'm going to bring it up right here. I do really like to use Sunlit though on the top of my eye like this. I think that it kind of brightens a little bit very well. And it all depends just how bright you guys want to go. Like when you get the brighter you get, the more like textury you can sometimes see depending on your skin. So, and then again, I'm going to use olive right here. So I'm just kind of going fast. And the trick is they always say to make like a 3. So like here, here, bring it here and come down right here. So I'm just trying to show you guys like how versatile the makeup is. Like it's all based on preference, like what you like best. There are we color match, but it really depends on how light do you want to go and if you like it, because being able to try the makeup on, you may think you don't want to go too dark, but then you're like, well, I don't really see the contour very much. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to use, so this side of the brush I use the stone, I'm going to use this side for the olive on this side of my nose. Just kind of blend that end in there a little bit. So, and then I'm going to use my, sorry, my finger's really black. I put it in that fingernail, or that in that eyeshadow. And then I really like, let me wipe this brush off a little bit. This plum, that's my favorite. So again, cheek, blend it back. Sometimes I just like to put a little bit up there. And then the Bella bronzer, my fave. So and I just kind of blend that in. And then you can bring your, like if you have a longer forehead, you can bring your contour down so that, and then just put it in here, and you kind of makes your forehead look a little bit smaller. And then on this side, blush. They're pretty close. They seem to be pretty close. So one side, the other side. Oh, and then again, a little bit of illuminator here. I'm in, yeah. They have the powders which are more, you can see the illuminator a lot more. So if you like a more subtle look, the cream, if you want more of like a wow factor, then definitely the powder. So I'm going to show you guys Philly really quick. I can't remember if, where'd my brush go? I can't remember if I did Philly on my last tutorial, but I want to show you what it looks like when I put it underneath my eye. I love it. I actually did my best friend's makeup and I put it underneath of, and she wears mascara normally, or eyeliner, and I put this underneath her eye and she really liked it. She was like, oh my gosh, I love that color. So kind of just, this is just an all over color. I love it. It's quick, it's easy. I'm gonna use that Junior Prom one more time and kind of just go in here in the corner, kind of just darken it up just a little bit over here in the corner. And then the multitasker brush, I'm gonna take that again, that Philly, and go right under here. I'm a blonde, so and just real fair skinned, everything. I don't like to wear eyeliner. I think it is just too much for me. I used to wear eyeliner, so it looks really nice underneath there. So here's the different looks. I kind of just rushed on this side. I could have taken a little bit more time, but I was just trying to finish because this video is getting pretty long. So this side is Stone, June, the Nude Blush, Bella Bronzer, and the Mango underneath my eyes. Like, you can definitely tell how that Mango really helped. Oh, and then, sorry guys, I forgot, I got sidetracked. Over here, I'll put this unicorn up here and right in here in my eye. So, and then I used Bend and Snap, a little bit of this pink one. I think it's like called, oops, I think it's called like Mama, it's this pink one. I just added a little bit of that, and then Junior Prom right in the crease, and then this side is Philly with a little bit of that Junior Prom, and then the Plum Blush, Olive Contour, just Sunlit, no Mango, and Amber. So I really like how June covered up the redness along with the Mango on this side. I think it looks really nice. And then this side. I think the, oh, let me use that multitasker brush really quick and just show you like Amber does. Like if I use this multitasker and kind of just like fill in these spots that I have, my more problem areas, it really does work. But I think that June really covered the redness on my nose. I think I'm gonna try Mango on my nose one time and just see how that works for the redness on my nose, because I'm really red here and then my nose. And I think I really like this nude blush. I think it's more purpley than the plum than what I thought. So anyway, here's the different colors. They blend really nicely. And up here is just the contour. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.